So this one was sent to me. Marjorie Taylor Greene says that the January 6th Capitol attack would have been armed if she planned it. So, that's interesting news. Rep MTG said Saturday that the Jan 6 21 riot at the U.S. Capitol, let's use the word insurrection, would have been armed if she and former Trump advisor Steve Bannon had planned it. Now, again, this is like her trying to like say, hey, I had nothing to do with it, because if I did, we would have, done a lot better. Right? Like, you can tell that I wasn't involved in the planning because they got destroyed instantly. If I were involved in the planning, we would have won and Trump would be king right now. Like, whoa, what? Okay. Speaking at a gala for the New York Young Republicans Club. I love this, a gala. Like, these out-of-touch trust fund baby cocksuckers are going to, like, a gala in New York. Like, isn't she supposed to be, like, representing a hard-working man in Georgia? Gonna represent the farmers and the goddamn people that are working in Georgia, got real jobs. And she's going to a gala for the Young Republicans Club. Jesus fucking Hitler Youth ass shit. The far-right lawmaker appeared to hit back at claims that she was somehow involved in plotting the Capitol riot. Quote, then Jan 6 happened, and next thing you know, I organized the whole thing along with Steve Bannon here, and I will tell you something, if Steve Bannon and I had organized that, we would have won. Not to mention, it would have been armed, Taylor Greene told the audience. So, I mean, there's multiple things here. One, a lot of the people at January 6th were armed. So, what does that mean? It would have been armed. Everyone would have been armed? Or, like, what? I don't know. It is not really defined here. And second of all, we would have won? Whoa, what the fuck? All right, check this out. So we would have won. So this is her defending herself, right? This is her saying, obviously, I had nothing to do with it. If I was involved, we'd be kissing the ring for King Trump right now. But fortunately, I wasn't involved. Like, what? That's crazy. I mean, they just say this shit, man. Quote, see, that's the whole joke, isn't it? They say the whole thing was planned. And I'm like, are you kidding me? A bunch of conservative Second Amendment supporters went to the Capitol without guns. And they think that we organized that? Taylor Greene added, per footage shared online. Now, I don't think anybody has ever said, by the way, just for complete clarity here, that Marjorie Taylor Greene or Steve Bannon organized January 6th. Now, did they help our body politic reach the boiling point where people would go to January 6th with guns and bombs to try to overthrow the government? Absolutely. But did they participate? Like, were they in the back room at the Windsor or whatever hotel with the Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys? Some of them were. We have reports that Roger Stone, Alex Jones were involved. But Marjorie Taylor Greene had staffers that were involved. But the idea that someone is saying Marjorie Taylor Greene and Bannon planned it as if they are like a criminal duo of mastermind, like they were just dumb and helped organize it in whatever ways that they could from their positions, right? They pushed Trump to keep lying, right? And to keep creating this conspiracy network. They got more people energized. So to say that they planned it, as in they planned to overthrow the government versus they planned, to create the fire and, who knows what the fire is going to do, right? So I don't know, man. But again, this is one of like the most bizarre defenses I've ever seen. Like, you can tell I'm not planning it because if I planned it, we would have won. Like, what? What? But anyway, so that's some crazy shit. And then you got Elon Musk just looking sad here for whatever reason. I don't know why. But anyway, that's just, that's where we're at in the world. Marjorie Taylor Greene would have won if she was in charge. I guess let's thank God she wasn't in charge. Haha, right? All right.